Good afternoon everyone, it's Rachel here, and I have not opened up these journals for quite some time, and we need to get cracking. They need to be finished. So that was just curling up, I didn't like that. So I need to just have a look. I don't even know where I'm at with them. I don't even know what was the last one I worked on, whether I was working on this one or the other one. So I'm going to just quickly have a look with you guys to see what I feel like I need to do in them. That just opens out. Made that. I'll probably need to pull my box out. I've got my window slightly open, so you'll be able to hear all the noises. Oh, I like that. Okay, I remember doing that. And I do want to get in here a bit more original sort of stuff as well. So we may pull out, I've got a bit of original stuff. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so nice to look through and see. I may pull out my ephemera box because I know there's lots of good stuff in there as well. I love that. Okay. And then I'm going to quickly go through, if you don't mind. Oh, I remember doing that. So I made that into a journal spot. I love that. Okay. And I want to clip some things in too, but I probably have some stuff already made. And that was a little tag going in there. And then I think that's, oh, another bit like that. I love that. Oh, can you see that? Oh, I've zoomed in. Just a minute. Let me zoom out. Because I zoomed in. I'll just put you back at 1. Because I zoomed in. I apologise. Just do a quick flip there. Just so you can see. You didn't miss out on much. You've seen it all before. So I've got to start filling in these pockets here in this one. I had zoomed in for my other video that I just did. So I'll just leave that one open over here. And let's just have a quick look at this one and see how this one is going. So I filled those pockets. And I don't know if this one is as filled as the other one. Oh, I love that. That just opens out. Oh, I need to, no, it's not even falling out. I don't think I'm going to put anything in there to hold that. I think it's going to be fine. It seems to be staying. And okay, so we need to start making things for here. So let's start doing that in this one. This one's sort of getting there. And hopefully we can get them sort of towards being finished. So I'm going to grab, I've got my new kits. I don't know if I'll use those. I'm going to grab my box here. Oh, it's so heavy. I've got so many papers in here. I'm going to put this here. I need my gluing paper. Those over there. Put this over here. It's a bit of musical things. I've got actually, here's a lovely title page. I love it. That's a great piece of, that's kind of raggish, that one. But these are lovely. 1856. I love that with the little repair on it. What was that? Don't know what was there. I might take that rough edge off, and then I'll keep that one. Oh, that one's the same. Look, I don't know why. Anyway, I'll put that over there. I might put that in the other one, and I love this type of paper. So I've got those. Got some, oh, this is the old rag paper from the other day. However, it's in very poor conditioning, but I think I'll use this for more for collaging. So let's open the box, and there are plenty of things in here to play with. Okay, just want to pull out the, I'm not going to use the painted, I've got birds if I need them. I was looking for those the other day, so I did go in here and kind of sort things out. So I've got my birds, I've got my flowers, got my stamps. I'm going to use some stamps. Yes, I am. I'm going to put those up there. And then this is all my little bits of ephemera that I might need. So we need to put something in here. Let's put the scissors on top. Put the box over there. Pull my chair in. I'm going to rip this edge off because it's all gluey and rough and yucky. And hear that crunch? I just want to get it off. Okay, because it's not pleasurable. So we're going to do that. And this is going to be like, you know, you can use it for journaling or whatever. So I'm just going to fold it over like so. Don't need to do much to it. It's crooked. Of course I'm folding it crooked. True to form. Let me just make sure I'm on screen, because I'll just pull the arm over a bit further. Because I put things on the right side and then I get pushed over here. So, and then I go off screen. Okay, Victorian. That's what I like to use for this. Where are they? Oh, I know I've got lots of stuff cut. I want to make little books. I want to clear off my table and have a row of little books. That's going to be another video. And we're going to have all the different things in the books. And I love that. That's going to go there. You know what? We might pull out one of my old ones and just see some ideas for things to make. Right. I'm going to put that there. I've overhung it there by accident, so I'll just snip that off because it's be white on the other. I could have coloured it in. That's going to pop in there. But then I'm going to make something smaller and colour, and also it's very floppy. So I'm going to make something smaller and colourful to pop inside in the front. That's a bit of trim, scan trim, I should say. Do we have that image in here? I don't think we do yet. I do love that. I think I might make that into something. Oh, you know what I might do? I'm going to put it on a piece of this wonderful paper here. That's what I like to do. I know what I'm going to do. Let's just move the book. Move the book out of the way. I'm imitating my gran in the most lovingly way, because I just used to love my gran. And she was from, I've told you many times before, she was from the north of England. And she used to say book. And she used to say it was slippy outside. She was so cute, Mum's mum. And when I went to live in Italy in the 90s and Gran was still around, it broke my heart. And every time I said goodbye to her, I never knew if it was going to be the last time. It was just, oh, I just can't even think about it. But I do think about her often. And, oh, Giangastone de' Medici, huh? Principe gang. Oh, it must be about a Medici family member. I know they died out. Anyway, I think we'll leave that so you can see it. Not, well, we could pretend. No, this is a bit earlier, a bit later, isn't it? But I'd like to keep that so I can see it. So what about if we put this? I'm going to make a journaling spot. I think I'll put that there. That's what I'm thinking. Or I might prefer this. Nope, I do not. Okay, so I'm going to glue that on. We need a bit of colour. Well, we don't have to have colour. We could, I was going to put something colourful, wasn't I? But I might change my mind, because that does happen, doesn't it? I'm going to put that there like that. And then I'm thinking, oh, I know, I might put a stamp. What about a stamp? It's like musical things. I just keep switching sides with them. There we go. Oh, and a whole lot of stuff here. Put that over there. Okay, so I'm thinking one of these beautiful, oh, I think I'll go with the blue one. Get my crunchy, I call them the crunchy scissors because they go crunch crunch when you cut with them. I use my crunchy scissors. I don't really care about the pattern. I just use whatever I feel like. With, you know, it doesn't have to exactly imitate stamp pattern, if you know what I mean. And I will try to link, if I use kits and things, in the description box. That's going to go there. Yes, I do like that. Don't know that I need much more. I think I'll do a little bit of stamping on the stamp. I did put the things away, but it's okay. They're just here. I can reach behind me and grab them. I've got a dry wet one here. Okay, I'm liking that. Now, I need postal. And I need oopsie. I don't need oopsie. I need ink. Oh, I just had a thought. Not green. Brown. I did, what was my thought? Oh, you know what wordy me. Look at this. I've got all this rusty stuff in here. We might have to put a rusty something in there. I hoard it. I hoard them. Isn't that ridiculous? I'd have to be just such a ridiculous person, honestly. Just one little stampy stamp here. Oh, I love that. The simplest things just make me happy. And we'll just have, I think we might have a little, we'll do a little circle there. Not too much. Okay, good. And then, we haven't finished, but wait, there's more. I'll put that over there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. And I want to put something inside. I don't want to cover that up because that's got a date. Oh, Firenze, 1690. So this is about a Medici family member. They were still around in the 1690s, but I think they died out. I want to say in the 1700s, but I can't remember. I read the book when I was a tour guide in Florence. One of the books that I read, which I loved, was The Rise and Fall of the Medici by, who was it by? Hibbert. I can't remember his first name. I want to say Geoffrey Hibbert, but I don't know if it was Geoffrey Hibbert. Could be making it up. The Rise and the Fall of the Medici. It was quite interesting. Actually, it might be at my dad's house. I probably would like to read that again because I've forgotten. I'm going to put that there. So it has to have, you know, a purpose. It needs to have a purpose. So my purpose is for writing. And I've written, that glue is kaput. Don't worry, there's more where that came from. Got a new one here. As the weather warms up, my glues will become more and more smush, smush, smush. Okay. Okay. And so that's that. So that's what you're going to see on one side. I don't think, I'm a bit of a ding-a-ling. I don't think that's going to fit in the pocket. I've gone and made it so big. Actually, I could take an amount of, it's still going to be too big. Where's my book? It's going to be too big. I didn't think about that. I'll have to put it somewhere else. Even if I tear it down, it's going to be too big. I'd have to tear it down. Oh, not so far. I think I'll cut it down. I want it to fit. Oh, to think about things. To have that kind of brain that remembers to think. That would be good, wouldn't it? If I put those on my garbage bin, that should be fine. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to trim it. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but I am trimming it right off. I didn't lose his name. Let's see. And I'm going to snip my corners now that I did that. But I am liking the look of it. And I haven't quite finished yet. Of course I haven't. But I just want to make sure I can get it into that pocket because that's really where I wanted to put it. And I cannot. Nope. Okay, it's going to go in a different pocket. It might fit in this one. Oh, it does. No, it doesn't. Dream on, Rachel. I'm dreaming on. Okay, that's all right. We can go with it. We'll do something else. I'll put it somewhere else. I might even, oh, I know what I might do. See, you make boo-boos. Well, I make boo-boos all the time. I still needed to snip some off because it's too big for this book. It's not going to fit in any of these. But what I'm going to do is, well, it just fits there, but I don't think I'll squeeze it in there. I'm going to paper clip it. onto a page. I'll go back here to where we were. I'm going to paperclip it onto a page. I'm just going to see which page I like the look of it. I'm going to put something on that one. I might like it there. And put something on there. No, I might like it here. Let's go further. Sorry, decisions are the worst. They really are. Oh, I might put it here. How about here? I'll put it, bring it down a bit so I'm not covering all the, that's it. So I'm going to grab one of these bodgy, old, rusty paper clips and slide that on there. And I hope that it marks it. So I just want to put something on there. So I might as well just do it while it's paper clipped. Just got to roll with it. I think I quite like her. I don't know where my other scissors are. They must be here somewhere. And I'm not worrying about going too close because I can just colour it in with my Tombow. I was really pleased with how that colour turned out, because when you see the packaging, the colour sort of seems much lighter than what it is, and then when you use it, it's darker. So I have done quite a good job here, actually. I do say so myself. I've gone quite close with my whiz cutting. I did snip a little bit of her thumb off, I'll let you know that. A tiny bit of the thumb has been snipped. Okay, now I'm just going to go here. Here's my little Tombow. I use the brush end. Just carefully. I try not to go over it too much, in the sense like I'm not going back over with my colour, because I don't want to yeah, the more you colour on it, like if I keep going like that on top, it gets darker and darker and darker, if that makes sense. I hope you can see me. I'm just colouring in around the white edges. It's very relaxing. You could do that with any of the things. I'll tell you what the number is again. I did tell you once, but I'll tell you again, just in case there's newbies. The number is 942. Very good colour for colouring around white edges without doing all that inking, which is a fiddly business. Now I'm going to put her, I think I'm going to put her right there. Normally I'd put it off to the edge, but I think I'm going to put her there. I like that. Okay, let's go back to the pocket. Back to the pocket. I had an epic fail because I made my thing too big, but it doesn't matter. We found another home for it. It's just an opportunity. That's what I think. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. So I want something. This is just from a beautiful book. Now that would fit, and I quite like those colors. So what I'm going to do with this is, now I'd like to back it with just a nice old piece of paper. Where was that? Like, you can tell me. Oh, here it is. I'm going to use this piece of paper that I took out from the book, but I'm just going to be very careful that I don't expand too far. And I'm going to take the curly top edge. Oh, well, I could just sort of glue that down. I think I'd have trouble gluing that. I'll keep it. I'll leave it curly like that. Okay, we're going to have the curl. We're keeping the curl. Right. So I got myself in an absolute tease the other day because I called my mum. Now I know that my mum doesn't go out at night because she doesn't like driving in the dark. And she just, yeah, she's a granny that lives on her own. So she doesn't like going out at night. And so I'm ringing her because I needed to tell her something. Because I'm like my brother. We're very my younger brother and I, we ring Mum. My brother rings her multiple times a day, my younger brother, and I ring Mum sometimes every day, but most I try and I say to her, I'm just giving you a break, Mum, because I love ringing Mum. And she, you know, I think I drive her mad sometimes. And then between myself and my brother, I think the poor woman doesn't get a break. So we're very dependent. And so I rang her and she wasn't answering. And I rang her on Skype, I rang her on Messenger, I rang her, oh, I've got this beautiful image here. Let's you put this in. I rang her on Messenger, I rang her everywhere. I even FaceTime called her because I thought she might be out with her friend or something. But although I know that she doesn't go out very often. And so I did all these phone calls and she did not answer. And I started to get into such an absolute tiz. Like, honestly, Firenze Palazzo della Podestà. And I messaged my sister and I said, have you spoken to Mum today? So she rang Mum and she wrote back, she's not answering. My sister thinks it's hilarious because I was in tears at this stage. I thought something had happened. I thought someone had bopped her on the head. That's what I thought. And so I was just beside myself, just because I'm so far away too. I can't, it's not like I can, you know, drive the 1.5 hours to see what happened, you know, if anything's happened or anything like that. So anyway, I think my sister quietly was a little bit concerned because we know that Mum doesn't go out very often at night. And then I said to her, well, has anyone spoken to Mum? I'm going to put that there. And she said, so she was at dinner at my dad's because my dad is actually left today. He's on his way over here. Not to me straight away. He's going to other places and then I'll be seeing him on the 10th of June. But anyway, so they were having a farewell dinner with Dad. And so my younger brother said, oh yeah, I spoke to her before dinner. She's gone, her friend has taken her out to dinner for her birthday, which is next week. And I'm like, oh, thank God for that. But I wasn't happy until I rang her. I really wasn't. I wasn't having it. And then, so now the joke is I rang Mum today. I said, Mum, I'm just ringing to see if you're alive. And she said, I'll let you know if I'm not. And I'm like, well, how will you do that, Mum? How are you going to let me know? So I told her off in a nice way. I said, but we need an emergency number, Mum. Just if we can't find you, just say you fainted and you hit your head. It could save your life. We do need an emergency number for Mum because she lives by herself. Yes, but my sister's highly amused at my tizziness. Right, so anyway, we'll just, on a happier note, oh yes, we just made that. We'll move on with this book. And I may come back and paperclip things in. So we're just filling the pockets at the moment. I love that. Filling the pockets at the moment. And then some of these bare pages will be here. I've got to be careful with this one too. The bare pages will get clipped things. Oh my gosh, I think I might have been bitten by a mozzie. I've got an itch on my foot. Oh, it's not good. Sorry guys, itch in my foot. Now over here I did have, oh, I've got that. That's got things in it, obviously. But I have some scraps here. I'm wondering if I have anything that might inspire me to use. No, not really. They're all bits. I need bigger bits. Oh, that's a nice bit. No, it's too narrow. I want something wider. Okay, they're just collagey bits. Okay, we'll put those back over there. Let's see what's in here. There's little bits and pieces of ephemera in here. I've also got them in my box over there. But I just wanted to see if there's anything. No, it's all wide stuff. I need something narrow. Narrow. Oh, I could do something with that and fold it over. I don't know if I've got that in the kit or not. I think I do. I might not. It's just one of those things. I've got some, let's see what else there is here. It's narrow. That's a piece of scanned ephemera. I am going to also put in, I'm just checking the width so I can grow a tiny bit. Actually, I could. Oh, oh, look at that. That's already double-sided. So what I'm going to do is fold it like so. I think I could put a little something on there. Let's not forget these. I think I'm going to put that one. This one. This was the original one that Steph designed. I love it. See why I call them the crunchy scissors? Because they crunch. I actually enjoy that sound. Sherry, I know you once told me you don't enjoy that sound. I really enjoy it. I like it. Okay. And I need, oh, where did I put them? Over here. My wiggly stamp. I've actually got a smaller one. That was the other one I was looking for. I think I have it attached to a block somewhere. I always like to just put a little bit somewhere else. I'll keep that one up. I think I'll do a circle as well. I do have a shorter wiggly one. That's it. We'll just keep those near. We might need those again. And that's just a very simple journaling spot. And I think behind this one, I'm going to put some real ephemera. I'm going to grab my ephemera box. It's just here. I don't have to go far. Oh, I haven't been here that long at all. That's good. Got time. Time is our friend. It's usually not, but today it is. There's so much stuff in here. I really do need to share. I think I'm going to like the blue color of that. I know I used that in the other book yesterday. Look at that. 1900. That's going to go in one. I mean, look at all these beautiful things. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them. They're the types of things I have. I don't have any ephemera kits in at the moment, ephemera packs, but these are the types of things that go in those sorts of receipts. And there's also an antique document usually in them. Now that's just a very beautiful old piece of paper. That's good for this project. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Oh, little things like that too are good. Isn't that funny? You open your box of goodies and I find it exciting. It's like I never saw them before. I like these pieces with the writing on as well. I mean, that's just a 1900s. Oh, isn't she lovely? I'd have to fold her though. I might use her for something else. I love that. 1902. I love the graphics at that time that they used. Even though it's not 1800, it's 18 or 1700s, I still like the graphics. So let's see. I was going to use the blue invoice and I'm just going to fold it in half. And I don't think I'll put anything else on it. It's just something else to use for collage. You can write on the back. You can stick a photograph on it. I might do something here, I'm not sure. At the moment, yes, I'm still filling pockets. Okay, so here I've got a belly band. So I need something narrow. This one. And then I'm going to make something colourful. Just another little piece of something to use. You'd be surprised, they sort of sit very nicely in the belly band. I probably need to grab, oh, you know what I'm going to also put in? I'm going to put some lime green paper in. Why not? That's a fun thing to use. I'm also going to grab probably some old letters. But I have to go in Lulu's room. They're in the cupboard in Lulu's room. I think I'm going to put this green one in. I'll just fold that over. That can go in behind. That's what I like about these journals, is you can put as much in as you want. And I'm going to make something little to go in the front. There's a lot of fun to be had. Okay. There's my keyboard. I'm going to see if I make that into something. Yes, I think I like those colours. So, I've got some background paper here. First, I'm going to put it, I don't want it to grow too much. I've got to remind myself, I've got this old piece of paper here from when that beautiful image of the Podesta in Florence. I'm going to glue that on there. I don't want it to grow too much in the width, but I can have it a bit longer if I want to. So I think I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to, I think I might keep that for the moment. No, I don't want it that tall. I'm going to tear it down a little bit because I don't want to cover everything that I've already put in the pocket. Okay, put that over there. I'm going to glue some of this on the back. So let me coordinate myself. I'm going to put a crease. I want to put my crease in so I can see how wide. All right, no, a bit less. Not the best creaser in the world. And hand tearing is part of the look. Do a bit of a tear here. Yep. What happened to me another time that Mum went out at night and she must have seen that I was trying to call her and getting myself in a tiz, and because she wasn't answering, and one of her friends said, and it's so true, one of her friends said, tell your daughter you do have a social life. And it's so true, but it's just, I know that Mum, because she tells me that she doesn't like going out so much at night, but yes, I do get myself quite worked up if I can't get a hold of her. Okay, so what am I going to put here? While I'm thinking, oh, I know, I had all these scraps pulled out the other day and I didn't use them. So let's see if there's something. Oh, what about a piece of this? It's interesting trying to rip it when you haven't put a snip in it. That's quite an interesting thing to try and do, isn't it? There we go. And this is a beautiful little piece here. I'd like to put those there. So I'm going to grab my Giotto glue. Oh, well, that's interesting. I think the Giotto glue's at the end. Okay, well, there's more where that came from. Here's another one. So first I'm going to put my glue here. There. And then here and here. Where's it gone? Oh, it must be here somewhere. Oh, it's under the crocodile. This is what I was looking for. I'm going to put one, I think. It won't go through, but we'll see. Oh, it did. Oh, negative Nancy. well, not that Nancy's a negative, but I was being a negative. I'll say negative Nelly, even though the Nellies aren't negative either. You know what I mean. It's just an expression because it rhymes. You know, it's to the N ends. Digging myself in a hole. Okay, and I really do like that. There we go. Look at that. It's all layered and staggered. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Window pocket. That's always a dilemma for me. So I need something narrow enough. Do I have anything made? I did make a few things the other day. Let's just see. I have been making, well, I made things with you guys as well. Oh, we haven't done it. I want to put an envelope in too. I'm going to put that, I'm going to clip that on somewhere. So these are all too wide and they're curling. I think I made those with you. They're all too wide. Nope. Oh, here's some narrow ones. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think I'll put that one in there. That made my life a bit easier, didn't it? So I can slide, so I'm going to make a little journal card, I think, to slide under there. I might do something with this. It's been flying around for a while. Oh my wordy lordy. So to close these journals, I'm just going to loosely tie some, you know, wrap a little bit of sari silk and just tie it that the sari silk can be removed because because they've got the fold overs, I don't want to, you know, put a tie in there because then you can't open it. So I'm going to have the sari silk that can just be taken off. But when I finish this journal, I think I'll finish the other one off camera and they will be done. It's a piece of, oh, this is a good piece of paper. It's plain on the other side. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Not that glue, this glue. Now, if you would like to see a flip through of them, then just let me know and I will do that. Otherwise, I won't do it. Got glue everywhere. Gotta get the glue off without rubbing the colour off. There we go. Okay. So that's just a little journal card. That's going to slide in here. Leave it simple. But I think I may also find, I've already put Florentine paper in. I think I would like something that can slide in behind. Oh, that was folded like that. I'd like to see the writing. Oh, so pretty. Just do a light crease there and I'm going to slide that in. Now I think I might put that one in. It needs more support. I'm going to put it in here on this side if it will fit. That's the question. Will it fit? Yes, it will. It should. There's no reason why. Oh, there's glue. Called determination. That's what you call it. on that side, and I think I'm going to put a paper clip there. Where did they go? Over here. Of course, this, my mum gave this to, I think she gave it to me, yes, for Easter, or I don't think it was for Lulu. I'm going to put one of these there. Okay. Little dog's ears there. Right, and then here. That's not going to fit. Nope, this will. Oh, look at that. I'm going to put that in there. And I'll find something equally fun. Oh, isn't that lovely? I'm going to put that in here. I'll find something equally fun for the other one. Yep, that's going in there. And then we'll have a piece of this. I'll fold it that way. Yes, in these journals you kind of find you need to fold things long ways. And then we're going to make something, I think. Itch. Okay, so have I done that one? I don't think so. Can you see me getting annoyed with the ruler? Okay, so I have a piece of this. Yes, I like the look of that. I think I'll leave that, and oh, what about a piece of this? Just take a bit off there. Okay. And I'm going to put this one in the front here. And we might make something a bit more colourful for the other side, but it has to be narrow. Oh, I love this. This is printed on, it's printed on, I might clip that somewhere. We'll do that in a second. It's printed on that newsprint paper. Oh, I also have these. Let's fold one of these. Just the worst folder ever. Stamps. I like to look at the line there and just try and line my scissors up with the line. That's why I cut them in this awkward position, keeping my eye on the line. That way. I have issues with the which way is the correct direction. Cool. So I will put something in there, but I think that will be a surprise. So that's going to go, well, actually I could put that in there. Will that fit when folded? No, it will not. Okay, so I'll fold that back, put that there, fold that back how it was, put that in there, and then we want something tall and narrow. See, I got distracted. Now, I am going to fold that like so. Is that going to fit in there? Let's check. That fits smaller. See, I have size. I really do have issues with measurements. Put that like that. That's going to work. It's going to be a tall, narrow journal card. I'm going to tear off a bit of this. And I'm just going to glue something there. I'm sure I've got some actual scraps of plain book page here somewhere. Some long strips. I think that's... No. This one, that's like very thin, but I could glue that. And then I'll cut the bottom off afterwards. Probably didn't need to put glue everywhere, but anyway, I need to have it overflowing there. love that. Now, what I wanted to do was see, this in here, I've done it too wide again. Oh, I might trim a bit off so I can fit it in there. Oh, yes. Oh, yay. Okay, you're going to see how cool this punch is. Wrong end. Lucky I realised. Oh, look at that. There we go. Love it. Where's it gone? That is going to slide in behind here. And there we go. So I filled the pockets, and then what my next job will be is just to clip a few things in. Like I'm going to clip this in somewhere. I'll put something in it. I just want to clip a few things in here and there, and then the journal is finished. And then I need to finish the other one. So, and as I said, I'm just going to do a tie. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on this cover. I don't think it needs it. Just quickly flip through. So lots of fun things in here. The only thing is with these, you've just got to remember, which I always forget, is to do narrow things to fit the pockets. Oh, that one opened out. So very happy with that. We did all of these today. That one I just put a little piece scrap. See, that's where I keep my little strips. Little piece of fabric there. That wraps around. Don't want to decorate it all. I want to leave it for whoever owns it to do that. We need this one, and then that was just a double-sided printed piece of paper. Made a few things to go in here, or folded a few things and made one thing to go in there. I had already made that little journal tag. Just made that one, put some rusty paper clips. I slid that in there. I may put something colourful in there as well. I may or may not. And then we just created all the little bits and pieces to go in here. So I hope you enjoyed that series. Just let me know if you'd like to see a flip through of the two of them finished, and I will do that. But otherwise, this series is finished and we will move on to the next thing. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.